Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gentleman's Bureau podcast. I am joined once again with two of my bestest friends in the whole wide world. Mark, which, speaking of the whole wide world, this guy's over in Okinawa, Japan. I'm sitting over here in Wisconsin freezing my tuchus off with all the snow we got the last week and a half. He's over here like, yeah, a little bit of rain's coming in. I'm like, fuck you, you island fuck. Anyway, I like island people. I just don't like when they complain about their weather. Anyway, we also got Lane over here, no longer in Germany, now in Denver. He's out there shredding the slopes, enjoying being a trophy husband, big deal, whatever. Actually just got himself a job somewhere doing something.
Doing stuff.
Nah, he's putting his training to good use in security.
Yeah, literally all I trained for, literally doing that. So, but yeah. It's the new year, boys. This is the New Year's podcast. It's gonna be a short one, but it's 2021. Isn't that fucking wild? I know I said this like a couple podcasts ago, but like 2021, isn't that fucking ridiculous?
It was funny.
It's gonna be crazy, guys. I don't think it's gonna slow down. This train is off the tracks, and we're rolling right along.
Yeah,
I don't think we're stopping, hitting trees. We're hitting buses. We're keeping moving. I don't even
There's not enough track built, and we're going too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's eventually, it's funny. Like I see people. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, right? It's a new year. We should be like hopeful that things are going to get better.
Positive.
But like people are, I feel like, over hopeful. They're just like, oh, it's a new fucking year. Let's go, 2021. Let's go, guys. Like, dude, you're still in masks, right? Like, the coronavirus is still here. Actually, there's a coronavirus 0.2 now. Apparently, it's here in fucking Denver. But it's like, fucking, people are like, they just think like the light switch is just turned off or something. Like, oh, New Year, it's all better.
No,
like,
it's man,
like, no.
I've seen a lot of people like 2020 is gone, and they're like screaming, "Oh yeah, thank God I survived 2020." Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, 2021. It's the same thing, just different day. Come on. If it would have changed, if our calendar wasn't, set up this way, it still wouldn't be no big deal. It wouldn't be, whatever.
Yeah,
there's no magical change on the 31st at 12:59. Like, it doesn't just, there's not like this wave that covers the world. Like, everything's better. Like, no, everything's still pretty shitty, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, prediction for 2021, it's going to get worse. There's going to be more lockdowns, tighter restrictions, mandatory vaccines. Yeah. They're going to continue to infringe on our civil liberties because we're allowing them to.
We can't. Total madness.
Yeah, we can't just sit here and like wait for lockdown to be lifted. Like, we can't just like wait for normal to come back. We just have to go back to normal.
You have to,
and then get permission.
Civil disobedience. A post, which got a lot of likes, more likes than my usual posts. But it said something along the lines of, I think 2020 was just the opening act, and 2021 is gonna be the big kahuna or something to that effect. But like, I think it's, I don't know, it's gonna test us even more, and I'm preparing. Honestly, right now I'm looking at land over near the Rockies, and made the decision like I'm gonna go buy land, and because it should go south, which Jesus Christ, it's going to. Like, it's the predictions. It's pretty bad. I'm buying survival books. I'm literally like preparing for the worst. Like, I'm getting my guns. That's another thing. I need my guns here ASAP. But yeah, I'm like preparing to just get out of the city, because the city is going to be a madhouse, dude. People are going to, it's going to be welcome to the jungle, dude. It's going to.
Well, we can see what's going on in England right now, right?
Yes.
They locked down a lot of their borders, right? So Lufthansa, German airline company, is flying in crates of food. Like, it's bad. It's really bad.
And I mean, I like to see that. I like to see people rise up from this authoritarianism type of deal we're dealing with, right?
Amen.
It's like,
Amen.
it's like, there is hope. We can't just keep we one like I lose hope sometimes, but when I see things like that, people rising up together, because we do outnumber them. That's what we need to remember, is that we do outnumber them. So, rising together, coming together as a community, I think that's very important. And just understanding what your rights are, that's huge. Like, I've taken another gander at the old Constitution because I totally believe in that. And I think everyone.
Quick thing here. As an American citizen, like, other countries, do what you got to do. But, like, if you're an American citizen, you need to read the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America, because they are the two most important documents to how our country is supposed to run. And once you've read them, you'll start, like, looking at the news and, like, things people like Congress and other parties are doing, and you'll start to realize shit ain't right anymore. Like, shit's gone sideways in a big way.
Well, yeah,
Even my camera that froze up again.
All right, shit is going bad. Your camera is not liking. You need a new camera for 2021.
They're trying to shut me down, guys. They're trying to shut me down.
Yeah, they probably are.
They're gonna deplatform us all.
Well, that's coming too, right? That's always a threat.
Mass censorship, dude.
That's a threat to this show and many others. If you're not, the big fucking 500, like. Mm-hmm. Which, man, I could get into this. I'm gonna try to stick to New Year's. Be a little hopeful. You guys have any resolutions? What's up, Jed?
One more thing, though. So I saw a meme today, but I fact checked it. It's pretty true. So in movies, there's these two movies: V for Vendetta, you might have heard of it.
Yes.
And Contagion. So in these two movies, it's kind of similar to how the world is right now. Like, the whole world's kind of getting shut down by viruses. Now, those two movies, both of the viruses in those movies had a 50% fatality rate, which means 1 out of every 2 people that caught it were going to die. The second one might die, but one of them was going to die. In real life, it only took 0.5%, which means in 1,000 people, 1,000 people, 5 of them will die.
It's a big thing to think about going into this new year, going into these new lockdowns and restrictions.
Yeah, it's
art imitates life. Life imitates art.
Yeah, there's something about that, right? And people, like, we're hopeful, and we have these movies that are like, oh, we're in the future, and have flying cars and yada yada. It's like, that was supposed to happen probably 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah. And we're still stuck in these industrial complexes, the military industrial complexes, the jail industrial complexes, the
what happened?
The homeless industrial complex. People are making money in California off of the homeless encampments in LA. It's fucking despicable. All the money that goes to those encampments, like, you wonder, like, oh, well, how are, like, 50 billion or some other billion got sent to help the homeless encampments, and what was it, 60 to 70% of it went to administration people and people that it's there's money to be made in, like, shifty real estate stuff. It's despicable, dude, how people are gaming the system.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and the people are taking advantage of have no other option. Somebody comes to you like, I can give you 20%, or I can give you 0. Like, you can be like, fuck, I guess 20%, whatever.
You know what's good, though?
This was supposed to be all for them, though. Like, what the fuck?
I guess so. My wife, she got the $600. I haven't gotten it, and frankly, I don't even want it. Like, it sounds like, why wouldn't you want $600? But it's just dirty money to me. It's like, I don't want that shit in my fucking bank account. It pisses me off. It really just pisses me off, because Pakistan's over there getting more fucking money than the U.S. citizens that my grandchildren are going to be paying that off. Like, my great great grandchildren are going to be, like, paying that shit off. But it just pisses me off, because
Come on, don't you
It's
want
like
Pakistanis to know about
gender
their
studies and shit. Yeah,
gender
right.
options?
Right. Yeah, that's
Like,
so important. You know what's funny is every civilization before it crumbles is hugely focused on gender. That is a fucking proven
Really?
fact. If you go back in time and look at civilizations right before the civilizations crumble, they argue about gender. That shit's happening right now. Look up in your history books, for real. As I was saying, um,
I believe.
what's good, what's really
Whew.
good about, well, I think it's optimistic. People are, there's like the saying 2020, which means perfect vision. People are waking up. There's this term that went around in 2020, the Great Awakening, right? You guys have probably seen it here and there, but like
Yeah.
I think we are waking up to this fucking corrupt system. Like, so that money that went to Pakistan, that went to all these other countries, all the foreign aid, they've been doing this for years, and only when there's money given to us do we pay attention to that. And since we've paid attention to it, now we see all the bullshit. Now we see all the fucking garbage that gets sent. It's like they've been doing this for years, man. We're only noticing it now because the money was going to us, and we did get a little money. We were fighting for more. I'm not sure where that's at, but we're tuning into this shit, and we're seeing how fucked up the system is. So that's something that in 2020, you know, something that I can take positively from, I think, and hope that in 2021 we do something about it and vote these people out, because these people are not our friends. They're not representing us, and there's something needs to be done, man. Something's got to
Mhm.
be done.
We
Otherwise, we're
gotta
fucked.
mhm. we gotta get these establishment people out. I think that's our big quarrel, like
But
our
like
big problem.
one of my big
Like,
questions is like look at the 1900s. Okay, just look at 1901 to 1999. Like it's just, we start off industrial revolution starting to kick in a little bit. We get to World War One, you know, stuff keeps going up. You know, economic crash, sure, it was probably orchestrated by the elites, but whatever. Anyway, we come back up. Industrial revolution's kicking in big time. It's the 50s. It's the six. It's the 30s. We're coming back in. Oh, World War II. We're busting through ceilings. We're creating atom bombs. Like that, the research for the atom bomb was years and years off, but we accelerated it through sheer force of will and funding. Okay, we just busted right through, and we just kept going up. And then something happened, and all forward progress kind of stopped. Like, yeah, sure, we started working on computers a lot and making computers better, but like in terms of like really tangible new technology, like new big like innovations, it just kind of stopped. Like what was the last big innovation you heard about?
Man, uh, Elon Musk, but that's not
But
even
that
just
doesn't
a
count. That's
returnable
one guy,
rocket, right?
and that's just one guy who did that
Yeah,
on
and
his
yeah,
own.
it's
Well, he had a team, of course, but like
I,
SpaceX.
he set that mission for himself.
right, and that's yeah. Like when have we as a country pulled the resources and money together to do something great, to do something that we can say, yeah, that's me. I'm from the USA. Nah,
Right.
that my whole time I've been alive, we've been
2002.
we've been in the Middle East, wasting money on this fucking bullshit, and
Yeah.
everyone is just the fact that we've been in a war for so long, and that it doesn't even phase me. I can go out tomorrow and go buy some Dairy Queen and like just have a great time. Well, not have a great time, right? I'm in a fucking mask. I'm being oppressed a little, but like as far as like
You're not in a
reaping
war
some
mentality.
benefits,
Yeah,
yeah,
like nobody in the U.S. thinks about how we're out in foreign countries fighting every day
for what,
against
dude?
people that
Oil?
like literally just leave me alone. I want to do my thing. Just you stay away from me. That like 90% of the time. Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but okay, I'm gonna say maybe 80%. They want their own little corner of the world. They want to be left alone to practice their shit, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes they're oppressing people that don't want their beliefs on them.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And sometimes the US just wants, oil and gas reserves.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
They
totally
have to
agree
be.
on that for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always that like classic meme, right? Of like, uh, oh, someone's like, hey, we found oil, and then all of a sudden you just see like the U.S.
the U.S.
military
is
and shit come
what
in, right?
oil?
Well, like
The
that's what
Kool-Aid
we
man.
have, man. That's all we have is the petrodollar. That's what we control. Like here's how we are still a superpower, the military. Like think about it. Like if you're in a group of like five guys, right? Some people have rocks in their hands. Some people have pistols. Some people have sticks. And then one person has this AR. Well, we're the one person with the AR, right? We have the ability to fuck you up if you do not get on board, right? That's the
Right. Yeah.
thing. And so that he who has the most power physically and otherwise, like you can have a crumbling economy and still be a superpower because guess what? You got weapons, right? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, we owe you money, China. Yeah, we owe you money, but what are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do?
Hmm.
Fuck are you gonna do, man? So I think 2020. Back to my previous statement, like 2020 has awakening. It has awakened people, and hopefully, I really honestly pray that 2021 is going to. We're not going to deal with any shit, but I know we are. Let's just hope that we don't deal with it. The shit that I think we're going to
Anyway,
deal with.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So with
resolutions for 2021.
Resolutions.
yeah,
Yes.
You
with
know, just
your new awakening of 2020. Now we're in 2021. You know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
here's some resolutions for just everybody. Okay, read up on what our government is supposed to be. Pay attention to what our government is doing.
Yep.
And like, if you feel oppressed, like I sometimes feel oppressed, that's because you're being fucking oppressed by your government.
Sounds like a duck.
Okay,
Quacks like a duck.
it's
Might
probably
be
a
that.
duck.
That's right. You know. Uh,
we're so anti-government here. We're talking about this is gonna be
yeah.
the New Year's podcast. Oh man,
Right? Yeah,
sorry
yeah. New
It
Year's
guys.
turns.
podcast. No,
Um,
just government bad.
so my
No.
resolutions. Let's just keep like the happy train
Yeah,
going, right?
yeah.
Not that we've started that train. All right, I'm gonna start the engine on the happy train. Fucking.
Happy train. Choo
All right, happy train's
choo.
running, right? Okay,
Yep.
so my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna buy land. Okay, god damn it, this is gonna get fucking. This is just gonna go right back to being fucking. I'm gonna buy land.
Hey, why are you buying land?
Yeah, why am I buying land? Oh, because I feel like the fucking whole city's gonna go on fire. Anyways, my New Year's resolution is gonna be to buy land. Um, I'm gonna gain muscle. Through. I'm gonna try to go to the gym, but like it's so hard here. You have to like reserve like a spot, and like none of the gyms are open by the time I need to go there in order to
You have to
get
reserve
to
a
work.
spot.
Yeah, yeah, man. And then I want to read
Happy
20 books.
train.
I want to read 20 books. You know, most of those books might be on survival. I don't know. And
I
then,
would book a month. Let's do a book a month.
Animal husbandry. Something.
and then I'm gonna finally get my real estate license in 2021. So that's
Hell
basically all I
yeah.
had for
Yeah.
2021.
My
It's not bad.
2021 New Year's resolutions. Uh, I want to start losing mass. I definitely want to start running when it gets nicer out. Might start doing some calisthenics, like just in my apartment. You know, push-ups, sit-ups. You know, just
Hell yeah, dude.
little workout every day to get the blood flowing. That's one. Get fit, or I don't necessarily need to be chiseled. I'm actually very comfortable with how I look, which is nice because I'm not that very good looking.
Well, as
But
an actor, maybe you'll be.
yeah, that.
You want a
But
little
also,
diversity.
I could see you as an actor, Jed, for real. You just gotta put
I'm an actor.
gotta dedicate. No, I mean like the big times, you know.
Yeah,
I can see it.
yeah.
Get that face, you know,
That
like a
uncle.
homeless guy. You got that homeless guy look. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
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 but
like homeless or hipster, right? Either way.
right. I
There
can
you
be a
go.
hipster. I got my hair. I got the top of my hair long and the sides short. I could totally be a hipster right now. But mostly the reason I want to get fit is like I have a suit. I have a really nice suit. It's such a nice suit, and I just haven't been able to wear it since like I got it. because like my thighs are too big because I'm such a man, and my gut's a little bit big for the vest because I like brownies and beer and other stuff that I shouldn't be eating. But whatever. Anyway, so number one, get fitter so I can fit in my suit. I want to fit in that suit by the end of the year. That'd be really nice. Second one is to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and you can help.
Hey.
You can help me. Just
Every single one of you.
Yeah, apparently 81% of you guys are women, and I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like, I really do.
Yeah.
Thank you for being.
Um,
We're gonna do something special for 75 subs. I don't know what
75
yet.
subs.
Hopefully-
We're gonna figure that out for sure. We're at 66, which
67 actually.
are
67.
we? Oh, that's right. We're at 67. That's fucking cool. We've been
Yes,
up for what, 4
75.
months? 3, 4
We're
months.
gonna do something since about October, a little bit late August, something like that.
Right.
End
Yeah,
of summer.
October, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
So Jed, that's it. You got-
Yeah, and then I just want to like get my acting stuff together. I just gotta like make a portfolio and a headshot, and gotta get with some photographer friends to get some good shots and stuff. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice, man. So for my New Year's resolution, I want to cut down on sugar, like for sure. I just like of all the things that I look at, I'm like, I could totally cut down on sugar and it wouldn't affect me. Like, but mostly it's like I want to cut down on sugar so it doesn't like because it's inflammatory for my joints and stuff. And I've been getting like a lot of joint pain. I was like, God, that sucks. I'm 27 and I'm having joint pain. This is awful. So
Get you some
that's
fish oil
like,
pills, man.
Yeah, fish oil.
well, I get that straight from the fish, dude.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
wanna,
that you
and then
can
like some of
get
the
that
things
easy.
I want to do, like I want to get my garden back in like shape. I had like a really nice garden before. I want to get back to that, and then like go fishing more this year.
I
And
definitely want to do some fishing this year.
yeah, and I'm gonna at least try. I don't know how it'll work. I've been in Japan long enough, and I think it'll go smoothly. But I want to learn more Japanese, obviously, and take the test and like file a whole bunch of paperwork and try to get my hunting license, like get a gun for hunting.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I want to go to like mainland Japan and like hunt for boar and deer and maybe even bear. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's one of my goals for this year is to at least
Dude, yeah.
try to get that started.
Yo,
do it.
as far as like learning Japanese better, there's tons of apps out there that can help you learn stuff.
Mhm.
Half of them are free. The other half are like free for the first lesson, which is good because you can like find out if you like how they teach, which is decent enough, right? Like
Mhm.
if you have a paid app, like at least give them a taste of it. I wouldn't mind. I should. You know what? New Year's resolution number 5 or whatever. I'm gonna get back into ASL. I was getting into ASL a while back, and I still have the app on my phone. I'm gonna start doing some ASL.
Nice. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's my goal, and oh, I guess one last one because Jed threw another one in there. I just want to build relationships more, like really work on my relationship building with people, like talk more with people that I haven't in a while.
Yeah,
I
I think
kind of
that's one thing that I think most people. I wondered towards the end of the year, like anytime I talked to somebody, they were awful nice to me. Like they were real nice, and I was like, I think that's part of this whole thing, right? We're being separated, and we're understanding how precious time and our community, our neighbors are. So I think that's like one good thing also we could take from 2020. Not to sound like all hallmark shit, but like,
Mhm.
it's
Every kiss begins with K.
okay. Jake. Anyways, I want to know
Sponsorship.
what.
Sponsor me.
Yeah, I want to know what your guys' New Year's resolutions are. So drop them down in the comments.
In the
And
comments.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's
I'm gonna head. So what are you guys doing now? I'm gonna head to the temple and do a little bit of Buddhist shit and Okinawan religion shit up north with the family after I
nice.
go pick up my mother-in-law. So I'll be leaving here in 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys
well,
doing
I guess
anything
we'll-
too today for the New Year's?
I'm probably just gonna make dinner and watch some TV.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
probably drink a beer and watch sports or something, or talk to Jed more if he's not busy. Seems like he's not.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
we can
we can
chat
make
it
a
up.
call. Sure, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't hate talking to you that much.
Actually, what was that? I'm busy. I gotta.
Oh, is Suge calling?
Oh.
Suge's calling.
Yeah.
So,
So
for everybody that doesn't know, like,
shut the. I know what you're doing.
what?
Don't do it, Jed.
Don't do what?
Don't do this on here.
Don't do what?
I'll let you go ahead. But if I know what you're doing, which I think I know what you're doing, you're getting cut off.
I think you know what I was gonna do, and then I realized it was a
And
bad
then-
idea, and I was gonna
yeah.
change it into something different.
Okay. All
So
right,
like,
well,
if you guys don't know, like, there's this button right by the video. It's a thumbs up button,
these
and I
fucking
want you to
guys.
hit it. It's a thumbs up. Just hit the button. You know, if you didn't like the video,
Smash
heck,
it.
dislike the
Smash
button.
that
I don't
like
care.
button.
Just smash the like button. Just, actually don't. Technology is precious and it's expensive, and I don't want you to break your stuff. But like, tap the button, make sure it's lit up. Like, don't tap it twice, because then it'll be like you liked it, and then you didn't like it. Just like it once. That's enough.
One
Also,
time.
while you're there, liking the button, hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button too. Because that way, like, you can just watch us more often.
Yeah.
And
I
you
think,
don't have to wait for like new videos to come out. You can just like watch the old ones.
I think they
Still
got it.
plenty of
Jed.
content, like 30 some hours of content. Just
Yeah,
sitting there
Jed.
waiting for you.
That's crazy. I
And
think
hey,
they got the
if
hint.
if you're
that they
feeling
hit
like it,
the
if you're feeling
subscribe
really
button.
adventurous, if you're feeling like really
All right.
proactive, like, share this with your
Happens.
friends and stuff. Just like tell
And then
people
they
about
get
it.
the notification
Copy the link.
when they hit the bell. They
There's
got
a
it.
share button. There's a share button. Just share it
We
everywhere.
keep doing
Thank
this
you.
every episode.
All right, everybody.
Love you.
All right, guys. Have a happy
shit.
Have a good New Year.
2021.
Dope.
2021. Start.
And
All right.
catch y'all later. Peace.
Bye.